First, the user must log in first to use this program. As you can see, the J buttons are disabled unless you log in as an admin or student. As you can see, it has two different login, which is the admin and the student. The first one that we're gonna try is the admin. As you can see, it's already logged in. And the next one is, we're going to sign up a student account. I'm gonna click sign up. And now it's already sign up, and then the next one that we're going to do is to sign in as your student account. Then it's already logged in, and now you can see that the buttons are already enabled. And for the next step, here is Ariel Amante.
Okay, so thanks so much again, Miss Claren, and hello again, everybody. So I'm here to show you the function of this View Students button. So as you can see, it was still not enabled for as of the moment. So let's log out on the student login. And let's log in as an admin instead. Okay. And there you have it. It's already enabled for now. So let's check the functions for this. And for now, these are the students that has an account with us that can borrow books. And as you can see, we have here Amante, Desena, Dueñas, Maramag, San Jose, and the recently added account, which is Alex Field by Miss Claren. So this is the functions that you can use the search bar as well, using the maybe ID number of the student to search specific name. So for ID number 2, it's Mr. Desena, or maybe for number 3, it's Mr. Dueñas Mark. Okay, and this is the functions for the view students. And here's Mr. Desena to show you the functions of the student management. Desena.
Thanks, Mr. Amante. I will now show you how to work with student management. So first, the purpose of this student management is give an admin an access to add, update, and delete a student record. For example, I will add a student. Bababowie Bro. Gender. User and user password add. And then a message dialog telling me it has been saved. Then I can also update it Information is JTable. For example, number 3. Um, for example, I want to edit this with Marco, and I can update this like, and a confirmed dialog asking me, are you sure to update that selected record? Yes. And after that, a message dialog telling me selected record has been successfully updated. Then I can also delete a um, information like this, and that's it. So here's here's Mr. Amante to inform you to how to work with view books. Mr. Amante, please come in.
Sure. So hello again, I am here to show you the function of the view books button instead. And as you can see here, we still have the view books and the admin login and the student login as well. So it's the same functions as well. So let's try to check it. So as you can see here, you can see several availabilities for books that you can borrow from us. That varies from the category of cooking, computers and technology, business, and many more. So let's say you're looking for the specific book. You can use it using the ID number. Let's say 030981 for and yes, so you can use this and you can actually rent the business this book for category business under the author Mike Piper for accounting management. And you can use it as well for any one at a time only. Okay, and this is the only function for the view books tab. And here's Mr. Duenas to show you the book management button instead.
So today I will show you the use of the book management. The, the user sees the JTable available books and the the user can choose the book that he wanted. For example, the user wants this book. Just simply click the book and the book will appear in the JText field. And if the book was damaged, the user click the add book as damaged and the book will appear in the JTable damage book and the message dialog saying book added as damaged. And if the user want to create a new book, the user just simply fill up this form. For example, and if the user done filling up, the user click the new button, new book button, and the message dialog will appear saying new book added, and the user created that the book created, it will show in the JTable available book. And this is the created book of the user. And if the user wants to update the book, just simply, and if the user done updating the book, just simply click the update book. And the confirm dialog saying, are you sure to update the selected record? And if the user click the yes button, the book will update. And if the user wants to add a category, the user fill up this in this JText field. For example, And if the user done, the user click the add button. The message dialog will appear saying category has been saved. And the new category will appear in this. And if the user wants to delete a book, he just simply click the book that he wanted to delete. For example, the confirm dialog saying, "Are you sure to delete this selected record?" And if the user want and if the user click the yes button, the book will delete it. And that is the use of the book management. This is kind enough for report button.
Okay, Miss. Thank you, Mr. Dueñas. So the purpose of admin report is to inform the admin what book is returned and what is borrowed. As you can see, there's a designated J table for borrowed books and for returned books. It, it, it prints the information of the books like ISBN, category, title, publication, author, and the date. And that is the importance of these reports. So here's Ms. Maramag to inform you about new books forms. Ms. Maramag, please come in.
So, hello guys, I am Joey Carla Maramag and here I am to discuss you about the borrow, book, and return book. First, we have to log out and log in as a student. After logging in, you can see that all the J buttons here in student panel is enabled. To borrow a book, you have to click the borrow book button and you can see a frame will appear showing the J table and J text fields with the J buttons. To borrow, you can see here the available books and also the book that has been added by Mr. Dueñas. You have to select this in the table and select the date and click the borrow button. You can see that a message dialog box will appear asking the user if they are sure to borrow the book. And after that message, another message dialog box will appear saying that please return the book after 2 days or there will be a penalty. After borrowing 3 books, a message dialog box will appear telling the user that they cannot borrow anymore unless they return the books they borrowed. Okay, then back. To return a book, you have to click the Return a Book J button and you can see here all the books you have borrowed. To return, select the row and the date and return J button. If you are late for 3 days, a message dialog box will appear saying that you have a penalty. And return successfully. And here is Mr. Mark Dueñas to discuss the microtransactions frame.
So I want to show you the use of my transaction button. In this frame, the user see the JTable borrowed books, and the JTable return books. This feature used to see see and manage the transaction of the borrowed books and the return books of every user. And if the user done seeing his or her borrowed books and return books, he just simply click the back button.